Hey, you, over there.
Oh, shoot. Yes, sir.
Why do you have your door closed?
I'm sorry. That was a big mistake.
You know noobs never keep their door closed. Step outside for me. Who are you? Identify yourself.
Yes, sir. Let me just, get through my door here. Sorry. My name is Evbo. I've been a noob for 573 days.
Tell me your favorite block in Minecraft.
It's dirt. It's always dirt. It's always been dirt. I wouldn't even want to live in a world without dirt.
Okay, Ebbo, you're free to go. But next time, keep your door open. And don't make me tell you twice.
Yes, sir. You don't have to tell me again. This is how the world was now. A world overrun by noobs. It's been many days since I've seen a block that wasn't dirt. Ever since the noob revolution took place, everything got turned to dirt. Even the trees. It was all manually done. The Noob Society made sure that no player got too advanced, so they made everything dirt. And this is how the world was now. There wasn't a single normal block in sight. Just for miles, it was only dirt. And the ground was covered in the worst thing possible. Holes that went all the way down to bedrock. Just straight down, all from noobs only being told to mine straight down. It was mandatory that noobs can only mine straight down. If they're caught mining anything other than straight down, they will be exiled. And unfortunately, I feel responsible for this mess. All because of something I did a while back. Oh my god, look, it's a noob. Yo, noob, hey, over here.
Whoa, who's hitting me?
Bro, chill out, I have a secret for you. Do you want to know how to find diamonds super quickly?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. All you have to do is just dig straight down, and you'll find diamonds instantly.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Dude, that's how you find diamonds. Yeah, alright, good luck, man. I can't wait to watch this noob fall to his death. What happened? Oh my god, there are so many holes. What did he do? How did this noob dig so many holes and not die? Hey, noob, why did you dig so many? How did you not fall to your death by now? What is going on? What does this guy think? Hey, noob, come over here. What are you doing?
Whoa, who's hitting me?
Bro, oh my god, it's just me. I was here like 2 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, thanks for all the help. I found so many diamonds.
Are you serious? You actually found that? Oh god, what did I do? And yeah, that's how I was kind of responsible for the whole mess. As for the dirt houses, well, all noobs nowadays live in identical dirt houses. I managed to upgrade my dirt house a little bit, but everyone pretty much has the same size dirt house. And of course, they all really don't have doors. There's a lot of controversy, but most noobs think it's too advanced to have a door, so a lot of them just don't have a door at all. I'm a little ashamed of this, but I also caused this mess too. Hey noob, did you know that all the pros are building with dirt now for their houses?
Are you serious? I'm gonna go get some dirt.
Yeah, get a ton of dirt for this house. Oh man, noobs. Oh my god, this noob built a ginormous dirt house? What? Wait. What? A dirt door? How is that even possible? It's not even in the game. Oh my god, do not tell me this noob made dirt stairs. How did you even do that? Noob, how did you do this?
Oh, thank you. You said all the pros were building dirt houses, so I got really creative with all the dirt.
Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense because these blocks literally do not exist. And that was how I started part of this tragedy. The noobs became so invested with dirt that they even started making new dirt blocks. It was probably the second worst thing that happened since the noobs took over society. But the first worst thing? If you travel a bit north from Noob Society, you'll notice a giant mound of pure diamond ore. You'll probably think this is a bit odd for Noob Society, but there's a reason to it. All of this diamond ore was collected by noobs for many years, and it serves one single purpose. Noobs only come here to mine this diamond ore with wooden pickaxes. All of the noobs think that if they mine the diamond ore for long enough with a wooden pickaxe, they'll actually get the diamond. I only come here to blend in with all the noobs. Because where do you think the noobs got all this diamond ore from? That's right, all the pros that existed before Noob Society. Even the owner himself. Eventually, noobs outnumbered pros 100 to 1, and there was nothing that even the best of the pros could do to stop it. So one by one, any player that was deemed not a noob was exiled, and all of their stuff was stolen. After the pros were gone, the noobs multiplied in numbers. And soon, there were so many noobs that there was nothing we could do to turn back. There were no more pros left in the world. except for me. But my time was soon over. I knew I couldn't hide anymore.
Noob evbo, we have come to your home today because we have reports that you are in possession of an illegal item. We need you to turn this illegal item over to us right now, or else you will be punished by death.
Whoa, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have any illegal items. I literally just have dirt and wood tools on me.
Let me make it clear that if you do not turn over this illegal item, you will be punished by death if we end up finding it on your premise.
I swear, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any illegal items. You can check my inventory. I literally just have dirt and wood tools. That's all I need.
I'll give you one more chance. If you give us the illegal item right now, you will have 10 years off your sentence, and we will not punish you with death. So it's either you give it up now, or face the worst.
Fine. I'll give it to you. Okay, but you just have to make sure you keep your promise, okay? I'll give it to you. Here goes nothing.
Please take the illegal item out of the chest and throw it to us from a distance. We don't want you trying anything.
And just like that, I gave up the last possession I had of the advanced world. My stone pickaxe. I kept it in there for so many years, but finally they figured me out. Okay, there you have it, okay? Now send me to jail, okay? Just promise me you'll take time off my sentence.
After careful consideration, after housing an illegal item for many years, you will not be sentenced to jail.
Wait, really?
You will be punished by death.
And that was the end of the pros existing in the noob world. There were no pros left. After the noob government broke into my house and discovered that I was housing an illegal item, my stone pickaxe, I was now being sent to somewhere terrible. The noob police took me all the way to the mountains where no one ever escapes from. This place was dreaded by every noob in the world, and you did not want to end up here. But because of my crimes, I was now being sent to the noob prison. Except this is no ordinary prison. This prison was only meant for noobs that committed crimes that were punishable by death. And having a tool that's not wooden will get you here. Noobs one by one are placed above a giant pit that looks like dirt, but is very much not. They drop into a pit of lava and are never seen again. And within minutes, this was going to be the same fate that I was going to suffer.
Noob evbo, in about 2 minutes you will be sent to the pit for your illegal actions. These illegal actions include the possession of an illegal item, which in this case was a stone pickaxe. I suggest you take these last moments of your life to reflect on why you decided to break the rules.
And just like that was the end of my journey. I had no way to escape. This was the end. Wait, was it? Wait, I'm literally in a dirt prison right now. Wait, what? I can literally just dig out. There's no guards around? Okay. I'm just gonna go over here, and hopefully no one sees me. I went to the corner of my cell and waited till no guards were around, and I started digging through the walls. I was gonna dig my way out of the noob prison. I had no clue what I was gonna do when I got out, because once I did, I was gonna be a wanted man. I started building my way up, and I dug into another player's cell. Oh, hey.
Hey, what are you doing in my cell? How did you get here?
Don't worry, just act like I wasn't here. I estimated that I had about 1 minute before the guard figured out I was gone, so I was gonna need to make a fast escape. I got up to the surface, and I didn't see any guards around. But I was also in the worst position possible. I had no cover, and I was out in the open. I had no choice but to just start running down the mountain. I was hoping that if I got away from the mountains, I would find a forest. But I ran into a huge problem, and that was the noobs guarding the edge of the mountains. I had no clue how I was going to get past them. It would only be about 30 more seconds before all the noobs in the area are alerted about my escape. This was my only chance, and I was gonna need to think of something fast, or else I was gonna be sent back to that prison with no second chances. But then I remembered something I completely forgot. All of the guards are just noobs. So, I decided to walk right up and pretend that I was a noob. I made sure not to sprint, and I just casually walked by all the noob guards, and most of them didn't even pay attention to me. When I got over the mountain, I saw the forest. But...
Hey, you there.
Hey.
What is your noob name?
My noob name is, evmo.
Evmo? What is your role, Evmo?
My role is to get more dirt, of course, because I love dirt.
You know, a prisoner with a very similar name just escaped, and I have word that he's trying to escape into the forest.
Oh, well, you know, the crazy thing is I was actually going to go into the forest to look for him.
Oh, that checks out. Alright, you can go.
Oh my god, that actually worked. By some miracle, I outsmarted the new police and I escaped into the dirt forest. I had cover, except I was still running into a huge problem, and that was I had nowhere to go. I couldn't go back to Noob Village because they were obviously gonna be looking for me there, but at the same time, I couldn't even mine these trees to get wooden tools. These trees were completely dirtified. But that's when I discovered something actually crazy. I found a clearing in the forest, and when I went into it, I found something that looked like the remnants of an old base. But this wasn't just any base. This looked like a pro base. It's been years since I've seen a pro base, and most of them were wiped out by the noob government because they didn't want noobs seeing that bases like that actually existed. But this was an underground base. I took a look around to make sure I wasn't being set up, and I decided to head my way down into the base. If there was any chance I was gonna find leftover loot that could help me in some way, it was gonna be in this base. I looked around, but I wasn't even surprised to see that everything was covered in dirt. It was hard to even make out what this base used to be made out of because it was all just dirt now. Even the crops were dirt. I went over to one of the walls and I found out that there were barrels all alongside the wall. Each one was empty and I had no luck finding anything. But then I opened one barrel and I found a skewt. I was so confused. This was such a weird thing to find in a barrel left over in a pro base. Why would a pro leave behind a skewt? I didn't make any sense of it, but I decided to keep looking through all the barrels to see what I could find. So many of them were empty, but at the very top, I found a piece of paper with writing on it. It said 487, 59, 778. I had no clue what that meant. But things were getting weirder now. Why was there pieces of paper with writing on them? And why were they hidden in these barrels? Then, it got even weirder when I found a piece of paper that said it's a curse. Things were getting really strange now and I had to find more clues. I went over to the other wall and I ended up finding more skewts. Better yet, I found another piece of paper that said hope. That's it. There were too many thoughts in my head to process what was going on. I kept looting the chest and kept finding more skewts. Then, I found a paper that said still pros. And one final paper that said vanishing. And that was the last I found in all of the chests. There was nothing left in all of the barrels except for 5 skewts and those 5 pieces of paper. I had no clue what to make of them. What I did know is that a pro left these here for a reason, but what was it? All of these messages made no sense. Hope? Still pros? Does that mean there are still pros out there somewhere? And what are these numbers? I feel like I've seen numbers like that before, but I just couldn't remember. Except I did remember one thing. 5 skewts? That must have meant I was supposed to make a turtle shell. I crafted the helmet and I put it on, but other than that, I still had no clue what to do. And that's when the realization hit me. The numbers on the first piece of paper were coordinates. It's been too long since I actually knew how to use coordinates, but I knew the coordinates were in this base, and they were right in this corner. There was something this pro left somewhere hidden in this corner. I just needed to find it. I tried breaking open the wall, but the block must have been dirt-covered stone, and nothing happened. But the other one was wood. I punched open the wall, and to my surprise, there was a barrel down below. I went ahead and opened it, and what I found was a book. A book of Curse of Vanishing. Suddenly, some of the pieces started connecting. I had 2 pieces of paper, and I put them together, and they said it's a curse and vanishing. I just knew this couldn't have been a coincidence. Why else would the pro have gone through great lengths to hide that book? But I had no ideas, except one crazy one. I took the turtle shell off of my head, and I opened one of the anvils. This was my only idea. I had no clue what I was doing, but I may as well go for it. I didn't know why I did it, but the skewts being left, the turtle shell helmet, and the book, I don't know, it just sounded right. So, I put on the helmet. What is going on? Blocks that are not dirt? What's happening right now? I'm so lost. What is going on? I don't get it. How is this turtle helmet making me see regular blocks? This doesn't make any sense. It all looks real though. This base, I mean, every block is... Wait a minute. That doesn't mean that... Oh my god. What the After barely escaping New Prison, I somehow stumble upon this turtle shell that gives me the ability to see the world before it was turned to dirt. I don't believe this. Everything's not dirt? What is going on? Everything just looks normal. This doesn't make any sense. This turtle shell, the curse of vanishing, is that what's making me see the regular world? I need to find out more. I went back into the pro base to see what I could find. The pro had left all these hints for a reason, but I just knew there had to be more hints. I looked around the base for anything that I could find, now that I could actually see the real world. When I walked into the enchanting room, I didn't notice anything at first, but when I looked down, I saw a sliver on the ground. I went to the back of the enchanting table, and there was a barrel. This was it. I opened the barrel, and there were more notes. I read them out one by one. The first one said the end. I grabbed the second piece, and it said someone is behind it all. This was so much information to take in, but I just couldn't help but read more. The third piece said dimension. What did all of this mean? The fourth piece said the tallest mountain, and the final piece said destroy the beacon. My mind was overwhelmed with what to think, but the final two things that were left were a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword. I haven't seen diamond tools in years. This must have been important. Some pro left all of this here for a reason. But what happened? Where did the pros go? Why did they leave this stuff here? It doesn't make any sense. I started putting the notes together to see if I could make sense of anything, and what I did remember is that the end was a dimension. Is that where the pros are? Or is that where the person that's behind all of this is hiding? And what is this tallest mountain? Is that where I have to go? I had no choice. That was my only lead. I knew if I was gonna go, I needed to blend in. I took off the turtle shell helmet so I could only see dirt again. It was time to go searching for the tallest mountain. I tried to remember where the prison was, and I started to run in that direction. But then, I knew it was too late. I had already stepped on the trap. The noobs were coming for me. I ran as fast as I could through the forest. If there was any chance I could escape the noobs, it would have to be through the forest.
Stop right there. Lower your weapon and turn around slowly. We have you surrounded.
I looked around, and behind me, the noobs had already caught up. It was too late. This might have been my only shot to get to the mountain.
You're gonna come with us, and we're taking you back to Noob Prison. Wait, why would we take him back to Noob Prison? We can just get rid of him right here on the spot. No, the boss told us to keep him alive.
You guys good over there?
Hey, shut up while we think about what we want to do with you.
Well, this is the end. Wait, I'm holding a diamond sword! Well, that was easy enough. Alright, time to head to the mountain. After a close call with the noob police, I came out of the forest and found my way back to the noob prison. Except luckily enough for me, all of the noob guards were out looking for me. I traveled the whole day through the mountain range and found nothing. But finally, after hours of walking, I stumbled upon the tallest dirt mountain I have ever seen. This had to be the mountain the pro was talking about. But what was I even looking for? Was it at the top? Did I have to get up there? I decided to climb the mountain right next to me to see if there was anything close to the top. When I crept up, I saw that there was a cave entrance in the side of the mountain, and two noobs were guarding it. Something was down in that cave, and whatever it was, noobs didn't want me finding it. But unfortunately for the noobs, I've already come so far, and I can't stop now. I just needed a plan to get past those guards and into the cave. But luckily enough, I'm the best at outsmarting noobs. I spent the whole night digging, and I was sure that this plan was gonna work. I climbed up the side of the mountain and approached the noob guards. Hey, guards?
Hey, what is this guy doing? Isn't this the noob that escaped?
Yeah, but look, I just need to get into this cave, and, we don't need to have any problems.
Put your hands up. You're being arrested right now.
Whoa, chill out. Look, if you give me 1 minute, I think I have something that's gonna make you change your mind.
What could possibly change my mind? You're an escaped prisoner.
Check this out. 1 whole stack of dirt blocks.
Dude, is something wrong with you? Put your hands up right now. I'm arresting you.
Okay. Hold on, chill out. Okay, 1 stack won't work. Try 2 stacks of dirt blocks.
Bro, what are you trying to do?
Do you not love dirt?
Well, of course I love dirt, but that's not gonna work.
Yeah, try 3 stacks of dirt.
Oh my god, 3 stacks of dirt? Yeah, go ahead.
With my insane intelligence, I somehow escaped the noob guard again, and I went on down into the cave. But when I got to the bottom, there was a giant hole. I could not see the bottom. I had already come too far to turn back, so I knew I had to take the jump. And I went for it. I somehow landed in a pool of water, but when I turned around, I knew there was no way out.
Evbo. The boss was expecting you to arrive here. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go.
I was completely surrounded. There was nothing I could do.
If you take one more step towards that portal, we will end you right here, right now.
You don't understand. I have to get through that portal. Whoever's behind this, whoever your boss is somehow making it seem like there's always been dirt and noobs. Do you not remember life before? Do you not remember any regular players?
This world has always been in the power of the noobs, and there's never been anything before. You're foolish to think otherwise.
Guys, wake up. You guys are all being fed a lie. How do you not see it?
That's enough talking for you. Noobs, take evbo out right now.
No.
What did you just say?
I said no. My time as a noob is over.
It happened faster than I could even think. One by one of the noob guards took out all of the remaining guards and spared me. Who are you? Why did you do that? Why did you help me?
I don't know, but all I know is I had a life before this. Someone through there is behind all of this, and I just want to remember again. You go through there and figure out how to save the world. I'll find a way out.
Thanks to the guard, I now had nothing standing in my way of this portal. I walked over. If I jump in this portal, I'll find whoever's responsible for this whole mess. But will I come out alive? It didn't matter. I owed it to the world to try. I took a deep breath, and I jumped. After outsmarting the noob guards, I get into the portal room where I'm about to find out who's responsible for turning this world into dirt. I woke up after jumping through the portal and saw two noob guards staring at me. Hey, guys?
Is this the guy that boss was expecting? Of course it's the guy that boss was expecting. Who else would come here? I don't know, bro. Just chill out.
I was confused why the noob guards weren't attacking me. It seemed like they were expecting me. So I just went ahead and walked right through them. I only had one goal, and that was to help save the world by taking out the beacon. But when I looked over at the giant floating island, there was way more than one beacon. But that didn't make any sense. The note the pro left behind only said I had to destroy one beacon. I didn't have time to worry about that. But when I climbed up the stairs, I was met with hundreds of noobs. They were everywhere. I knew that there was a slim chance I was going to make it out of here alive, but I had no choice. I had to find out who was responsible. I kept walking through a bunch of noobs and didn't see anything, but eventually, I found the throne. The throne of the Noob King. It was him. He's the one responsible.
The Noob King would like to speak with you now. Go over to his throne.
I started making my way over to the Noob King's throne. I had no clue what I was gonna say, and I had no plan of attack. But I just wanted answers as to why he did all of this.
Evbo, I've been expecting you for a while now. I knew a player like you wouldn't have any trouble getting past my noob guards.
Why aren't you having your noobs attack me? Why are you keeping me alive?
I've instructed them to keep their hands off you, at least until after we have our little talk. I suggest you come.
Why aren't you having your noobs attack me? Why are you keeping me alive?
I've instructed them to keep their hands off you, at least until after we have our little talk. I suggest you come up here right now because I don't give second chances.
I climbed on up the throne until I was staring the Noob King right in the face.
It seems you have a lot of questions. Ask away.
Who even are you, and why are you doing this?
If you couldn't tell already, I am the ruler of all noobs in the world. I make them see dirt, and I keep them in check. I make sure they don't get too advanced, because if they did, well, they'll end up like you, and have a chance of overthrowing me. At least, you think you have a chance.
I don't want to overthrow you. I just want the world the way it was, before you used your beacons to spread the image of dirt all over the world.
Ah, so you want to destroy my beacon. Did you know that I did not create the noob curse? Someone else created it. I just figured out how to spread it. By enchanting my beacon with Curse of Vanishing, I could allow all blocks to look like dirt and all skins to be made Steves.
You're a maniac.
Well, at least now you can die knowing the truth. Noobs!
I ran as fast as I could to see if I could escape, but it was no use. By the time I got to the ground, I was completely surrounded by noobs. I got lucky in a lot of situations before, but this was most certainly the end for me. There was just no way I could outsmart hundreds of noobs all at once. I mean, what is something that could get any noob to... Wait, Yo, do you want to find diamonds really easily? Do you? All you have to do is just dig straight down for diamonds.
This guy can't be serious.
No, I'm not even kidding. I literally found diamonds.
If you found diamonds, then prove it then.
Look, I got a pickaxe right here. You want to see it? There we go, diamond pickaxe. Got 3 diamonds just by mining straight down.
Oh my god, guys, he actually has a diamond pickaxe. I think we need to mine straight down.
Yeah. Everyone mine straight down. You'll all find diamonds. Just don't stop until you find them. I started mining straight down, and I just knew this was my only chance. And it worked. All around me, I started hearing mining sounds, and I knew all the noobs were mining straight down. I built back up, and I looked around. Every noob had dug straight down. It was now just me and the Noob King. I convinced every noob that there were diamonds down below, but I knew there was the void. Once they dug all the way down, they just fell through. But now that the noobs were gone, I had a bigger problem on my hands. I had to figure out which beacon I needed to destroy to set the world free from dirt. I had no way of telling them apart. But then, I remembered I had the turtle shell. I put it on, and I saw the world how it really was. I looked around to see if I could get any hints with the regular blocks, but then I saw the back beacon was purple. That was the beacon that was emitting the signal that was making all the blocks turn to dirt. But there was still the Noob King.
I see you have outsmarted all of my noobs. Well, they're noobs for a reason, so I was expecting that. But this is as far as you go. Now prepare to duel with the Noob King.
Really? You're using a wooden sword? The Noob King charged me, but I was ready with my diamond sword.
Whoa. Okay. You have me beat, but you don't want to kill me, because I'm the only chance you have at stopping this.
Really? And why would I believe that?
You want to try to go and break the beacon? You can go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but it won't work.
I didn't trust the Noob King. I don't know why he was letting me destroy the beacon, but it didn't matter. He gave me a chance and I was gonna take it. I climbed up to the top of the pillar, and when I got there, I found the cursed beacon. This was the beacon that was destroying the whole world, and I was gonna break it. I was gonna be the one to save the world. This was it. After I mined this beacon, there would be no more dirt and no more noobs. Everything would be back to normal, back to my old life, the way things should be. I broke the beacon. It was finally over. This world was finally free from the dirt curse. I could go back to living my normal life. But when I took off my turtle shell... No. This can't be happening. How is this happening? I destroyed the beacon. I destroyed the curse. But everything is still dirt. This doesn't make any sense. I had no clue what to do. I started mining down the pillar, and I went to approach the Noob King. I broke the beacon. Why is this happening? Why is it still dirt?
I gave you the answer already. I told you that I wasn't the one who made the curse. I just figured out how to use the beacon to spread it all over the world.
Well then, why is the curse still going on? Why is the world still dirt?
Because the beacon hasn't been destroyed.
What do you mean? I just destroyed it.
That wasn't the beacon. You are the beacon.
I don't believe you. You're lying.
Just think about it. Who was the one who told the noobs to dig straight down? That was you. And who was the one who told the noobs to only build dirt houses? All of that started from you. And you're the only way all of this ends. By sacrificing yourself.
There's no way any of this is true. There's no way that I'm the beacon. How could I have started all of this? It doesn't make sense. I just refuse to believe it. I know you're lying. You're just trying to get me to sacrifice myself so that you can take over once I'm gone.
Am I lying? You saw the cursed beacon and you broke it yourself. You knew it didn't do anything. So what must be the cause? It's you, and you don't want to believe it.
I was beginning to think that the Noob King was actually right. That I was actually the beacon. And there was no choice I had left but to sacrifice myself. If that meant that the whole world would be free of noobs and dirt, then that's what I had to do. I went over to the ledge to prepare my sacrifice. If I was wrong about this, then there would be no one left to stop the Noob King. Oh wait.
So you didn't have the stomach to make the sacrifice. Looks like you'll be keeping me in power.
No, I came here to do that. I don't know why I was keeping him alive. I looked out over the edge. If I messed this up, then people would have to live in Noob World forever. But I had no choice. If I caused this mess, then I was going to be the one to save it. I looked down, and I jumped. I fell through the void, and I prepared for the end. But it almost seemed like something grabbed me.
He's in stable condition, sir.
Very good. I would expect nothing less from a player like this.
He actually did it. He sacrificed himself.
Yes, it seems like he actually might have what it takes to be the one.
What should we do now?
Wipe his memory clean, and prepare him for Phase 2.
Who's knocking so early? Oh god. No. Oh shoot, I forgot to deliver the mending books. Oh, I'm in trouble. What do I even tell them? Shoot.
Pro evbo, you were supposed to deliver the mending books by 9 a.m.
I'm so sorry, I forgot to pick them up from the village, but I can just go fly over there really quickly and grab them.
It's too late now. Because you slept in and didn't do your job, we had another pro take care of it. You know, while we're here, let's do a level check.
What are you talking about? Level checks aren't till Friday.
Well, considering pros always have above 50,000 levels, that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
No, don't worry, I have 50,000 levels. Let me just check upstairs. I think I have a few leftover mending books I can give you guys. No, this can't be happening. How can they do a level check this early? I'm so stupid. How did I let myself get below 50,000? I need to check for XP bottles. I just have to have leftover ones. Come on, there's gotta be bottles in here somewhere, please. I only need a little more experience and I'll have 50,000. Are you kidding me? 4 bottles? No. That didn't do anything. If they find out I'm below level 50,000, I don't even want to think about what might happen. Hey guys, I actually didn't have any leftover mending books, but it's all good. Job's done. You guys can leave now.
Not so fast. We have a reason to believe that you are not currently above 50,000 levels. Please show us your level count.
No, trust me guys, I'll be fine before Friday's level check.
Since you are unwilling to show us your levels, we hereby give you 1 hour before you have to appear in front of the Master Pros. We will see you then.
This can't be happening. I needed to get 50,000 levels somehow before the trial in front of the Master Pros. I grabbed my elytra and took off towards the only place I could think that would give me enough levels to get to 50,000. Years ago, in the snow biome, I built a massive ender dragon farm. I farmed for hours to get XP, but I haven't been back in years, and I was gonna need at least 10 dragons to get to 50,000. I took a look down the hole and jumped on down into the water. But when I looked up, I only saw 3 ender dragons. There's only 3. No. There used to be hundreds. What happened? Deep down, I already knew that these 3 dragons wouldn't be enough to give me 50,000 levels. But I had no choice. I had to try, or else something terrible would happen to me. I started farming all of the ender dragons, and after I was done, I stepped in to grab all the XP. But there was nothing. Ender dragons drop so little XP nowadays that it just didn't make a dent in my experience bar. This was it. This was my last hope for 50,000 levels, and I failed. I just missed the days before level checks, before all of this. When the Master Pros came into power, they only tolerated the best of the best. They made it mandatory that if you wanted to stay in pro society, you would have to always be above 50,000 levels. But if someone was caught with under 50,000 levels, well, let's just say the sword was the easy way out. And that was when the level check started, and how I lost a lot of my friends. I promised myself I would never let myself get under 50,000, but there was nothing I could do anymore. The pros would probably—
Pro evbo, your 1 hour is now up. It is time for you to turn yourself in for an official level check done by the Master Pros.
And that was it. My time was up, and I was gonna be caught with 49,999 levels. The pro escorted me to the Dark Forest, where, upon the largest mountain in the forest, the 3 Master Pros sat and governed over all of pro society. They made sure everyone was an elite player. The pro guard took my elytra, so I had to climb up the mountain by foot. If I fell, well, honestly it might be better than what's about to come for me. As I was almost up the mountain, the pro guard stopped me.
Before you visit the Master Pros, drop all of your items and armor on the ground.
The guard was making sure I had nothing to pull against the Master Pros. Alright, that's everything.
And your netherite blocks.
Alright, fine. I cleared out my whole inventory until I had absolutely nothing. Then, the pro guard let me walk up towards the Master Pros. To this day, I've never seen the Master Pros. Until now. I looked up to a giant netherite structure where pros stood on either side, waiting for me to walk down the hallway. As I walked through all the pros, they all stood at me, but they said absolutely nothing. I knew something bad was about to happen, but I just didn't know what it would be. Whatever it was, I just wish it was quick and painless.
You now are granted permission to talk with the Master Pros.
I turned at the end of the hallway, where I stood in front of the 3 Master Pros.
Pro evbo. You are now subject to an official level check. If you fail to have 50,000 levels, be prepared for the ultimate consequences.
Look, please, you have to forgive me. It was a mistake going under 50,000. I don't even know how I got there.
So you admit to having under 50,000?
Yeah, I'm just 1 level short, but I'm so close to getting 50,000. I promise I was gonna have it by level check day. You have to believe me.
You should know what happens to pros that don't have 50,000 levels. Can you give us a good reason as to why you don't have 50,000 levels?
I don't even know. I don't even remember spending any of my levels.
Please step down while we think about the proper punishment for you.
This was it. The Master Pros knew I didn't have 50,000 levels, and before long, I would be sentenced to death. But that didn't make any sense. Now that I thought about it, I don't even remember spending any of my levels. How did I get below 50,000? It didn't even matter. The Master Pros weren't gonna listen anyways. I just wanted this to be over.
Pro evbo. We have talked and determined your punishment. We determined that you will not be punished by death.
Wait, what?
Instead, you will be sentenced to trial by PvP. Send him to the arena.
The arena? After the pros catch me with under 50,000 levels, I get sent to appear in front of the Master Pros, where they sentence me to the arena. Oh, what happened? Oh god, where am I? Where am I? Oh, was I just asleep? I don't even remember what just happened. How did I get here? Hey, excuse me, where am I?
Please stand back from the gate. When it is your time to fight, you will be called.
I just remembered that I got sentenced to the arena for not having 50,000 levels. Hey, bro, do you know what I have to fight in there?
I don't think anyone's made it out alive, so I don't know.
Oh, that is not good. Excuse me?
Pro evbo, you now have 2 minutes before you will be sent into the arena to fight. During this time, you may select 2 items on each wall to bring with you into the arena to help you fight. I suggest you choose wisely.
I only had 2 minutes before I was gonna be sent into the arena to fight to possibly my death. I had no clue what I was up against, so I had no clue how to pick my weapon. I knew that I would need a sword no matter what, so I decided to pick the stone sword. I also picked up the stone axe for something a little more hard-hitting.
Pro evbo, you have 1 minute remaining.
I only had 1 minute to pick the rest of my items. I didn't know what I was up against, but I knew I needed some sort of armor. I grabbed the chain chestplate. I didn't have much time to pick after that, so I panicked and just grabbed an empty bucket. I don't know what I was planning on using it for, but hopefully it would come in handy. This was probably gonna be the end for me, but I was gonna go out fighting. Hey man, any tips you have for me when I go in there?
Any tips? No, you're probably gonna die.
Okay, really? Right before my fight? Nah, whatever.
Pro evbo, the gate is now open and you may enter the arena.
I took a deep breath and walked into the arena. But when I walked into the center, I saw hundreds and hundreds of pros all watching from the stands. All of the pros were cheering. I don't know if they were excited to watch me win or excited to watch me die. And at the center of it all were the 3 Master Pros.
Pro evbo, since you have broken the rule of not having 50,000 levels, you have been sentenced to 3 rounds in the arena. If you survive all 3 rounds, you will be reinstated as a pro. And if you do not survive, well, the audience will have a great time.
They knew I wasn't gonna survive. I needed to get out of here. I ran back towards the gate, but it was already shut. No, I need to get out. Guards, please, you have to let me out. I'm not gonna survive this.
We have orders. The gate stays shut.
This was it. There was no turning back now. I was in the arena for good, and I was gonna have to fight my way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first round, the challenge will be fighting off 5 noobs.
5 noobs? Really? That's the challenge?
Wait a second, I think I know you.
You know me? How do you know me?
I know I've seen you before. Look, something weird is going on. You need to get out of this. I don't think any of this is real.
What was that? That was weird.
You will now be fighting 4 noobs as the challenge for round 1.
4 noobs? That seems pretty easy. I didn't know what the Master Pros were planning, because the noobs were very easy to take down. I took out all 4 of them pretty easily, but it seems like that wasn't the challenge. That was just to entertain the crowd.
Alright, we had our fun with round 1. Round 2, you will be fighting a real pro.
A real pro? No, please, you have full netherite, this isn't fair. The pro didn't care and hit me with her netherite sword. It did almost half of my health. I knew I was in trouble. It was gonna be impossible to take out this full netherite pro with only a stone sword, and I could only run away for so long. I had no plan. I started climbing up this giant rock, and I kept running as fast as I could. In just a few moments, the pro would catch up and I would be done for. But then, the pro fell in lava and caught on fire, and I got a genius idea. I had an empty bucket. I grabbed a bucket of lava and sprinted down while the pro was on my tail. I turned around and quickly placed the bucket of lava on the pro. The pro had nothing to stop the lava. Immediately, the crowd started booing me, but I didn't care. I knew I was gonna survive round 2. I tried diving for the netherite armor, but it just immediately despawned. I picked back up my bucket of lava and the crowd got quiet.
Pro evbo, it seems that you have luckily survived round 2. However, you will not be surviving round 3. Your challenge for round 3 is to fight off 7 pros at once.
I stood in front of 7 pros, all equipped with full enchanted netherite armor with netherite swords and axes. The master pros knew I wouldn't be able to survive this. They made the last round impossible to beat.
Pro evbo, you were foolish to think you actually had a chance to survive. You are not worthy enough to be a pro, and you will now die at the hands of them.
I had no more tricks up my sleeve. This was it for me. This was the end of my journey. I wasn't even gonna try fighting. I broke the rules, and this punishment is all on me. I closed my eyes, and I felt my soul leave my body.
Whoa. What just happened? Where did he go? He was just here. What do you mean he was just here? Where did he go? How did he escape? Was this supposed to happen? Where did he go? I don't know, dude. Tell me what happened right now. Where did he go? How did he escape? I don't know, sir. It's not possible. He didn't have an invisibility potion.
I opened my eyes, and I could not see my body anymore. Somehow, I was floating, and I was still alive. I had no clue what was going on. Everyone in the arena was talking with each other, but they were all standing still, and no one was attacking me. By some miracle, I was floating, and no one could see me at all. I couldn't even see my own arms. I drifted on over back towards the gate. If this worked, and I got free, I took a deep breath, and I floated right through the gate. The guard pros didn't say anything, and they did not notice that I was in the room. I didn't know how any of this was possible, but I knew this was my chance to escape the arena. I looked at the wall, and I went right through it. I escaped the pro arena. I relaxed my body, and somehow, I just changed back into normal form. I looked back at the arena. Someone or something gave me the ability to do that, and now I escaped the pros. I needed to find answers, but I didn't know where to go. But I knew I needed to get as far away from the pros as I could. But how was I able to turn invisible? What made me do that?
I want every pro searching for evbo. If you find him, bring him back alive.
After being sent to the pro arena, I was about to die at the hands of 7 pros, but suddenly I got the ability to become invisible, and I barely escaped the arena, and now I'm on the run. I ran for days. I knew if I stopped, the pros would catch up to me. I was running out of food, and I was running low on health. I had absolutely no plan and no place to go, but I just needed to find someone who could tell me how I turned invisible. All I knew was I was gonna have to figure out something fast, because if the pros came for me, I wouldn't survive with a chain chest plate.
Yes, sir, I'm approaching his position now. He's standing on the edge of a mountain. He seems to only be armored with a chain chestplate, so bringing him in won't be a problem. I won't let you down, sir. Finally, Pro evbo is mine now.
I was starting to go insane. I thought I kept hearing noises, but it was just me.
I got him, sir. Yep, he's right on him. Man, does this evbo guy ever watch his back? I guess not. Not a problem. Just one shot should do the trick.
What the heck was that? Full netherite armor? What just happened? Did someone just die right behind me? I looked all around and I didn't see anything until at the top of the mountain, I saw a pro holding a bow and a spyglass. I ran and dove for the netherite armor and weapons on the floor because if this pro was here to take me in, I would at least have a fighting chance. There was no way I was going back to the master pros.
Whoa, you can chill out, my man. I'm not here to take you back to the Master Pros.
I wouldn't play any games if I were you. I know every pro was hunting me down.
Look, can you just put down your weapons? You're scaring me. There was a pro standing right behind you, and I took him out and saved your life. Look, there's not much time. We need you, evbo. I saw you in the arena myself. I was there, and I saw you vanish. How did you do it? How did you escape?
I don't even know myself. Look, who are you? Tell me who you are.
I'm a part of the Pro Resistance. We're a group of pros that were set up by the Master Pros.
What do you mean set up?
Do you remember going below 50,000 levels? That's right, you don't. That's because the Master Pros steal levels. They come and they take them for themselves, and they make it seem like you were the one who dropped below 50,000 levels.
Wait, so I'm not the only one?
There are many more of us. We need to take you back to our base in the Nether now. Take this Elytra and fly south until you find a small crack in the mountain. That's where our Nether portal is located, and I'll meet you there when you get there.
I took the Pro's Elytra and I jumped and flew towards the Nether portal. I was about to join the Pro Resistance. I flew south all the way until I found the Nether portal. I just couldn't believe that there were more pros out there that had their levels stolen by the Master Pros. That's why I don't remember going below 50,000. I was set up from the beginning. I grabbed some dirt and I built my way up to the Nether portal. I was about to join the fight against the Master Pros with all the people that were set up just like I was. I stepped up to the portal and I walked right in.
Oh, finally! Took you long enough. I've been waiting here for hours. I was beginning to think you actually weren't gonna come.
Sorry, it wasn't exactly the easiest to find.
Ah, don't sweat it. If you walk right up there, you'll find the entrance to the Pro Resistance base. I gotta stay here though. I'm on portal duty and I gotta make sure the evil pros don't find our base. You go ahead.
I started walking through the Nether. The Resistance must have had their headquarters in the Nether so they could stay off the Master Pro's radar. Eventually, I found the entrance to the Pro Resistance base. Hey, guys, are you part of the Resistance?
Hey, who are you? What is your identification number? Dude, this is evbo. This is the guy who survived the arena.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my god, evbo? You're a legend around here. Go right ahead. We cannot wait to fight by your side.
I walked into the Pro Resistance base and I saw a giant room full of netherite blocks. I only saw a handful of pros, and if this is the army we were working with, I don't know if it would be enough.
Oh my god, no wait, you're the guy who survived the arena.
Yep, that would be me.
You realize no one in history has survived the arena except you.
No one in history? I'm the first?
Yeah, you're the first one. How did you manage to escape? I heard you turned invisible or something.
I don't even know. I'm sorry, guys. It seemed like everyone here looked up to me for escaping the pro arena.
Hey, bro, how did you do it? Did you have an invisibility potion? Do you have ghost powers or something?
Look, I'm sorry, man. I don't know why people keep asking me. I don't know.
Look, come on, you gotta give me something. How did you do it, please?
Look, I'm telling you, I really don't know. It just happened on its own. I don't know what to say. It seemed like all of these pros were so insistent on asking.
How did you activate your powers?
Activate my powers? What are you talking about?
Your invisibility powers. How did you activate them? How did you turn them on?
I never said anything about powers. Look,
Hey, evbo, come down here. I have something to say to you. The leader of the Resistance wants to speak with you.
The leader of the Resistance? Really?
Yes, he wants you to become the leader of the Resistance in the fight against the Master Pros.
Me be the leader? Why?
After surviving the Pro Arena, you are now the beacon of hope for all the pros set up by the Master Pros. You can help us win the fight. Go towards the back of the cave and you'll find the Resistance leader.
I was so overwhelmed. I barely survived the pro arena, and now the Resistance leader wants me to lead the whole fight against the Master Pros. I was barely strong enough to take care of myself, let alone lead a whole army. I guess I'll just have to find out what the Resistance leader says. I found the room in the back of the cave. It was time to meet the Resistance leader. I walked in the room, and all I saw was a giant empty white box with nothing but a chair inside. Where was the Resistance leader? I heard the door slam shut behind me. What is going on? What is...
Ah, evbo, you truly are predictable.
No, this can't be true.
Oh, but it is. I was a little skeptical about the plan at first, but everyone played the part to perfection, and it brought you to me.
What do you mean everyone played the part to perfection? What are you talking about?
He's off towards the portal, sir. He believed every second of it. Good. Make sure there aren't any screw-ups, and we'll be waiting for him when he gets there. I knew if I created a story about a pro-resistance, you would be so desperate for help that you would have no choice but to believe it.
What about the pro on the mountain? You just sacrificed him?
Just a small price to pay to get you here. But now I have you. Now let's start the questioning. Tell me how you escaped the pro arena.
You really expect answers? I'm not giving you anything.
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Let's try this again. How did you escape?
I'm telling the truth, I don't know. One by one, I kept getting hit by damage potions. I could feel my anger building, but I felt like I was growing stronger.
What's going on? What's happening to him? What is this? Interesting. Quite unexpected, I must say.
Sir, he's developing his powers much faster than we anticipated.
Yes, it does seem like he's getting his powers faster than we anticipated, but it doesn't matter. Everything is going according to the plan. It was only a matter of time before he learned how to use them. I want to make sure there are no more mistakes for the end of Phase 2.
After the pros set me up and successfully lure me into a trap, they try to get information out of me, but instead unleash something more powerful. I woke up in a giant hole in the bottom of the nether. What just happened? There was fire and destruction everywhere I looked. The only thing I remembered was that the Master Pros kept damaging me for not giving information. But after a while, I felt some energy build up, and then I just woke up here. Wait, did I make this explosion? That didn't make any sense. How could I do that? I looked on the ground and I saw a netherite sword. I had so many questions. Did the pros survive the blast? Or did the Master Pros escape? And if the pros survived, why weren't they looking for me? I found a netherite pickaxe on the floor. I needed to get back to the portal as fast as I could. Whatever explosion I caused, I got sent hundreds of blocks deep in the nether. And now I needed to climb back all the way to the surface. But when I got up there, I saw that the pro base had been completely obliterated. Even the netherite blocks, which I thought were supposed to be indestructible, got destroyed. The explosion that I made its way all the way to the entrance. I looked around and saw no signs of pros. Did they all escape? Where did they go? If I ran into any pros now, there would be a slim chance that I would survive. I needed to get back to the portal. But when I got there was a pro standing in the way, and he was guarding a broken portal.
Dude, what was that explosion? The entire base just got destroyed. I don't know, do you think evbo escaped again? Could he do that? Wait, look, it's the Master Pros. What's happening? evbo has escaped. It's time to go. The Master Pros, what are you doing back so soon? It seems that evbo has escaped our grasp. We need all pros to return to the overworld now, except you. You need to break the portal after we leave. I have to stay? Why? Would you care to find out what happens if you don't listen? No, sir. I'll stay. I'll do it. Oh god, does this mean I'm stuck in the nether with evbo? How did he escape the Master Bros? What is he gonna do to me if he finds me?
No. Look, you need to open this portal right now.
Oh shoot, evbo. Look, I can't do that. I have orders. If I don't follow my orders, I'll be punished.
Look, I know you have the last piece of obsidian. Just give it to me and we can settle this without a fight.
Even if I gave you the piece of obsidian, you have no way to light the portal.
I could feel my anger building inside. I got mad and I punched the pro and he just disappeared. What just happened? Where did he go? I realized my eyes were glowing and my heart was beating extremely fast. Whatever happened that caused the explosion just happened again. These powers that I had were so strong, I didn't know what to do. But I had a bigger problem on my hands. I needed to find a way out of the nether. I needed to get out of here so I could defeat the Master Pros once and for all. I had a feeling they would be planning something.
The Master Pros, you're back already? Did evbo escape? What happened? evbo managed to escape, but we have no time. We need to assemble our army. We will need every pro if we want to win the fight against evbo, and I don't want to see anyone missing. Start the preparations. But sir, you broke the portal. How is evbo going to escape? He has special abilities that make him unlike any pro. I know he will get out of the nether, but it doesn't matter. We have the numbers. Even with his powers, he stands no chance against all the pros.
I walked through the nether looking for any signs of some ruined portal or something. I just needed to get back to the overworld. Then I stumbled upon 3 piglins. Maybe they knew where a portal was. Hey guys, do you have any idea how I can get out of the nether?
Oh, you're looking for another portal?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, I know where one is.
Okay, is it around here?
Oh yeah, sure, it's pretty close by, but do you have any payment on you?
Payment? What payments do you need?
Oh, you'll find out. It's okay. Here, just follow me.
I was really suspicious of this piglin, but I had no choice. I had to follow him. Are you sure this is the right place?
Oh yeah, don't worry, the portal's just down here.
Down there, okay.
Yeah, people come in and out of the nether through here all the time, don't worry.
I was becoming less convinced that this was an actual portal. Hold on, are these skulls and bones? What are these?
Look, I mean, some people make it out of the nether and, some people don't. It's nothing to worry about. Let's just go.
The piglin led me to some broken bridge that extended out over the lava.
Alright, we're here.
What is this? This isn't a portal?
Oh, the portal's at the end of the bridge. You just have to go see for yourself.
Dude, what are you talking about? I am not gonna walk across that broken bridge. There's no portal there.
Okay, look, I know this isn't an actual portal, but this is the only thing I know. At the end of the bridge, there's an ancient portal that can only be accessed by some people. But that's all I got, I swear.
I knew the piglin couldn't be trusted, but I decided to walk out over the bridge to see what he was talking about. At the end of the bridge, I saw a giant pit of lava, and at the bottom was some weird structure of gold blocks. Okay, this is definitely not a portal. This is not gonna work. I went back to the piglin. Look, dude, there's gotta be some other portal you know of. This is not a portal.
Well, if you want me to lead you to another one, you're gonna have to pay for the first journey.
What do you mean pay? How much do I have to pay?
Let's see, I'm gonna charge you 64 gold blocks.
64 gold blocks? I can't pay that.
Well, you have no use for me then.
The piglin punched me and I plunged into the lava. Wait, how am I alive? By some miracle, I was floating in the lava and I wasn't taking any damage. How was I doing this? Whatever powers I had, it must have been giving me fire resistance. I had no choice but to go over and check out this so-called ancient portal. When I swam over, I already felt some weird energy drawing me towards the block. But how did I activate the portal? How would this take me back to the overworld? I decided to jump onto the netherite block. Immediately, I felt some sort of energy surge through me. Something was happening. I got struck by lightning and somehow I was back in the overworld. I landed on this sort of pedestal that was the exact same as the one in the nether. But then...
It's about time you showed up. We've been waiting.
I turned around and saw every pro armed with full netherite armor waiting for me. This was an ambush. I looked up and saw the 3 master pros commanding all of them.
This is where you die, evbo. Your powers will not be enough to save you.
There was no way I could get to the master pros. Hundreds of pros stood in front of them, and I was defenseless.
Your time is over, evbo. Get ready to die.
I'm not going out like this. Not without a fight. I let out a giant burst of lightning that took out multiple pros.
No, that's not possible.
Your reign of power is over. Your power is nothing compared to mine. It's over. I unleashed the biggest storm of lightning and took out every single pro. After I was done, I looked down and only saw floating netherite swords and axes. It was done. I took out the whole pro army by myself. There was now nothing standing in the way between me and the master pros.
How did you do that? How was that possible?
It doesn't matter how. All that matters is that your rule is over. What was that? What just happened? What did I just see? What happened to the master pros? They're just lifeless. Are they even real? What is going on? All of a sudden, I was teleported to an all-black room. Where am I? What's going on? Am I falling? Oh god.
I've been trying to contact evbo. We need him to realize before it's too late.
Stop. You know we're not allowed to talk to each other.
But you know this is wrong. If he succeeds with phase 3...
Stop. I thought I made it clear. I instructed you both to never talk with each other. I don't want to hear that ever again. And you, I'm mostly disappointed in you. Now, let's get back to work. We're done with phase 2, and everything is going perfectly to plan. Now, let's prepare for phase 3.
Alright, just like we practiced, nothing special. Let's just get it done. I just need to get the diamonds without looking too suspicious. Alright, let's run into the coal. Okay, we stumble upon the coal, and we want to mine the coal. That's it. There we go, never go straight back into the diamonds, and now we get there, stumble upon the diamonds, look surprised. Boom. Perfect execution. Now we just need to take these diamonds and get on out of here. Let's go. Wait, what is that? What is a villager doing here? What? Oh no. Are you kidding me? Not again. Why would they put that on the test? Are you serious? Another failed run. Everything was going so good. I really thought I was gonna pass that one.
Hacker evbo, you can't seem to pass the X-ray test, can you?
Okay, I was supposed to pass that one, but you threw in something that I wasn't ready for.
If you want to be the best hacker, you must be able to handle every situation that comes in your way. And clearly, you did not.
Well, what was I supposed to do in that situation?
If you ever see a villager underground while X-raying, you must never make direct eye contact with them. They have technology that will detect this behavior and vanish you, and you'll end up like the rest of our disappeared hackers.
Okay, I got it. It won't happen again, I promise. Just run up the test one more time. I can pass this time.
That won't be necessary. The Hacker Council wants to see you now. They have a job for you, so it's best to not keep them waiting.
The Hacker Council has a job for me?
Go up to the top floor for your meeting.
I had no clue what the Hacker Council wanted. This is the first time they've ever called me up. And now they're saying that they have a job for me? What could that possibly mean? After flying up to the top floor, I walked down the hallway to approach the Hacker Council.
Hacker evbo, please step inside. We would like to have a word with you.
The 5 members of the council just stood on their command blocks waiting to talk with me. I turned around and the door shut behind me.
Please have a seat while we explain this mission to you.
The hacker spawned a chair right behind me, so I took a seat.
You can see that our hackers are hard at work trying to crack the vanishing code, but we recently got word that there may be a clue hidden deep underground that explains how the code works. We need you and another hacker to go retrieve it. This could be the key in turning the tide in the war.
This is an underground mission, but I just failed my X-ray test.
We're aware that you failed the X-ray test multiple times, but this could be the chance for you to prove that you can actually be a worthy hacker. So, do you accept this mission?
Of course I do. Anything to beat the villagers.
That's right. We need to take revenge on the villagers for all the hackers they've made disappear. If this clue ends up being the key to figuring out the vanishing code, this could potentially bring all of our disappeared hackers back. With that being said, the fate of all our disappeared friends and families lies in your hands now, evbo.
I won't let you down, sir.
Good. Head to room 4 for the mission.
This was all so crazy. This mission could be the key to winning the war.
Hey, good luck, man. It's time we beat the villagers once and for all.
The villagers, the evil beasts that stole all of our friends. A long time ago, we used to trade with the villagers, but as we started giving them more emeralds, they decided to be greedy and not give us anything in return. The hackers got so upset that the villagers wouldn't give any good loot anymore, so they decided to stop trading entirely with the villagers. The hackers vowed never to trade with the villager ever again. But all of that changed when the villagers started to get furious that they were running out of emeralds because we wouldn't give them any. So, they decided to get together and create something terrible. They ran experiments on a command block for days and eventually figured out how to make hackers completely disappear. Only one hacker remained out of that original group to tell the story, and he is now the leader of the Hacker Council. Only he lived to tell the truth about the villagers, and now he has hackers working 24/7 to try to replicate the code against the villagers so we can find our hackers back, and maybe even use the disappearing code against the villagers so we can finally win the war. If I succeeded in this mission, I could bring back the lives of hundreds of lost hackers.
Ah, you must be evbo. I'm your partner for this mission. Quick, we gotta loot up fast. We don't have much time for this.
What kind of mission is this?
This is an X-ray vault operation. Quick, grab some stuff from the chest. You're only gonna need TNT and a pickaxe.
What do we need all this stuff for?
We found 2 secure obsidian vaults deep underground left by the villagers. We think they have the clues needed for the vanishing code. Your job is to break in with the pickaxe, and if there are any villagers, TNT the entire thing and make sure that you don't get vanished.
Alright, let's do this. When do we start?
Pull the lever and we'll be teleported right to the cave. Whenever you're ready.
I pulled the lever and both of us got teleported deep underground.
It's time for us to separate ways. You have your vault, I have mine. Take this lever and make sure you can explode the TNT before they get you. But only use the TNT if you need to. We want to get in and get out without being seen.
Alright, I got it. But where do I go?
Behind you is a path that a hacker before you dug. He found the obsidian vault. You just need to dig down to it.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go beat the villagers.
Good luck.
I turned back towards the tunnel and turned on my X-ray hacks. It was time to go find the obsidian vault. But if I found any villagers underground, no, I'll be fine. I just have to remember my X-ray training and not act suspicious and everything will be fine. I crept down the tunnel even further, and I saw the obsidian box with the chest inside of it. This vault could be the key to winning the war against the villagers. I started to mine down, careful not to let my name tag show. I got to the obsidian box and turned off my x-ray. So far, everything was going to plan and I didn't see any villagers around. I broke into the obsidian box and it was empty. Just me and the double chest. It's time to get in and get out and help the hackers win the war. I opened the double chest and it was empty. And then I heard the door shut. No. What's happening? This was a trap. I was set up. And then? What the? Who are you guys? What do you want?
You're coming with us.
After the Hacker Council sends me on an x-ray mission to go find an obsidian vault, the chest turned out to be a trap and I get ambushed by 2 unknown enemies. I woke up in a giant stone brick room. I had no clue where I was. Whoever this mysterious character in white was, he brought me back to some interrogation room. Behind the tinted glass, I saw a ladder and a pathway that went somewhere else. But other than that, there was nothing else in my room.
evbo, answer these questions. How did you find our obsidian vault?
Look, I was just randomly mining around and I accidentally stumbled into it.
Are you a part of the hacker clan?
No, of course not. I'm not part of the hackers. Why would I be part of the hackers? The mysterious character left. I'm not sure if he bought my excuse, but the hackers always taught me to always pretend that you're not a hacker. I was all out of options, but then I heard someone drop right behind me. It was my hacker partner.
Ah, seems like you found the wrong vault, I see.
Your vault wasn't a trap?
Mine was safe, but it's okay. I'm here to save you now. In case you forgot, I still have all of my TNT on me.
You're gonna use the TNT? I don't even know if this room is destroyable or not. I mean, how are we even gonna hide from the blast? There's no way we can survive that if you place it in here.
We might survive if someone decided to bring bedrock.
My hacker partner miraculously pulled out bedrock and we made a little bedrock wall to defend ourselves from the blast. Who are even these people in white? Why did they capture me?
These so-called people are actually villagers. They're using a special disguise technology. But here, take this potion, and now you will be able to see through their disguise. You didn't admit to them that you were a hacker, right?
No, definitely not. I made sure to tell them that I wasn't x-raying and I found the vault on accident.
Good. Now let's get ready to make our escape. I don't know, man. He just doesn't strike me as a hacker. I don't think he really found the vault with X-ray. Yeah, I think he's a hacker. Yeah, of course he is. He literally built a bedrock wall. I think this is the end for us.
I placed down the lever and the villagers started begging for forgiveness, but I knew what they did to our fellow hackers. They deserve this. I lit the TNT and crouched behind the bedrock. Both my hacker partner and I survived the blast, and I turn around to see the whole place destroyed. The villagers were gone. I didn't even want to check if there were more villagers around, so I just booked it towards the ladder. I climbed on up, and I was met with the trapdoor. If there were more villagers up here, I was in huge trouble. I took a look around, and it looked like I was in some sort of house. And then I realized I was in an old village. There was a fire burning and sets of armor over by the campfire. It looked like the armor must have belonged to those 2 villagers, but now they were gone.
This is an old villager outpost. They must have set up their trap here. Take a look around and make sure there are no more villagers in sight.
I took a look around, but it looked like that was the only building left standing. There were no other villagers.
We need to get back to base, but we shouldn't fly in case there are villagers around. They could find us and figure out that we're hackers. Go to the mountains and find the secret command block to get back to base. I'll meet you there.
You're right, it's probably not smart to use my fly hacks. I'll meet up with you back at base. Since I couldn't use my fly hacks in case villagers were around, I had to walk on foot all the way to the secret mountain that hackers use. This mountain serves as a backup plan to hackers that can't get back into base, which is exactly the situation I'm in now. A long time ago, the Hacker Council hid this command block inside the mountain, but there was an invisible stone block in front of it. Only hackers with X-ray could see through it. This made it so that only hackers could access the hacker headquarters. I got back to the hacker base and I immediately went to go see the Hacker Council. They were gonna be furious at me for failing my mission, but who knows, maybe they would be happy with me since I took out a couple villagers.
Dude, we heard you took out a few villagers on your mission. Congratulations.
Somehow word had already gotten out that I took out 2 villagers, and then I saw inside the room that my hacker partner was already here.
Ah, Hacker evbo, it's good to see that you made it back alright.
What's going on? Am I in trouble?
Quite the opposite. Your partner was telling me all the good deeds you did on your mission.
But the plan was a bust. I found a decoy vault and there's nothing inside, and I got trapped.
You got trapped by villagers, yes, but you took them out, which is another win for the hackers. But just because you didn't find anything in your vault doesn't mean your partner didn't find anything.
Wait, what are you talking about?
It's true. The reason I was able to save you is because my mission went successful. When we said goodbye in the caves, I mined towards my vault. But when I got there, I broke in and there was no one waiting for me. There was no trap or ambush. So I opened the chest and I found a piece of paper with a 4-digit code on it. We think this may be the security code to the vault that hides the master command block. The command block that is responsible for making all hackers disappear. The villagers have it hidden deep somewhere, but we think this may be the 4-digit code that if we get there, we can break in and steal the block.
Wait, so the mission was a success?
Precisely. And now we are gearing up a team to go find this command block. But before we send you, we need you to pass one more simulation.
Yes, sir. If that's what it takes to be on the team, I'll do it. I got sent down back to the simulation room. Oh, I really hope this isn't an X-ray simulation again.
Hacker evbo, if you pass this simulation, you will immediately be put on the team to go search for the master command block. Are you ready?
I am. The simulation loaded up and I was standing face to face with the villager. The villager wasn't saying anything or moving at all. What was I supposed to do? I didn't know. Then the hacker showed up himself.
Please identify the enemy.
It's the villager.
Repeat after me. Villagers are the enemy.
Villagers are the enemy.
And why are they the enemy?
They're responsible for all the hackers they've made disappear.
That's correct. And what do you do if you see a villager?
If I see a villager, I'm supposed to immediately take them out as fast as I can.
Good. That was the correct answer. Now finally, take this sword and strike down the villager.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. You passed this simulation. Now, get ready for the quest where we take out the villagers once and for all.
After I successfully escaped the villager prison, the Hacker Council preps me for a quest to steal the master command block. It was time to prepare for the mission. I walked into the room and there were 4 hackers waiting for me.
Hacker evbo, these are the 4 that will be accompanying you on your mission. These are some of the finest hackers in my army. With their help combined with your strength, this mission will undoubtedly be a success. This quest is a stealth operation. The only items you'll need are these 2 invisibility potions, one to get in and one to get out. The Hacker Council and I made the decision. You will be the one to steal the master command block.
This was the moment I've been waiting for all my life, to prove that I'm a worthy hacker.
Wait. Come back for 1 second. We got a report last mission that you were unable to see the villagers' true identities. If that happens this time, the entire operation could be jeopardized. We can't risk that again. I'll splash you again, and you'll be able to see the villagers' true skins. Now, let's end the war between the hackers and the villagers once and for all.
I promise I won't let you down, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. It was time to leave for the mission. The Hacker Council put all of their trust in me to steal the command block. If we successfully completed this, we could win the war forever against the villagers. The plan was simple. We arrive at the village at nighttime. We need to locate the tower that the command block is hidden in first. After we locate it, the hackers and I drink our first invisibility potion and begin our stealth operation. We need to be quiet because if they hear our footsteps, it could be over. If our intelligence is correct, there shouldn't be that many armored guards out in the village tonight. There should only be 2 armored guards at the entrance of the tower. Both are carrying stone swords. At the top of the tower are the archers. They can see far, so we need to pop our invisibility potions before we're in range. Once I quietly slip past the guards at the entrance, I'll find the staircase that goes down into the dungeon where the master command block is located. At the bottom of the staircase, there should be 1 guard. At this point, I'll probably have about 1 minute left of my invisibility potion, so I'm gonna need to go fast. I sneak past the guard where I find the locked door with a keypad. Using the code that my hacker partner stole from our last mission, I punch in 4760. There's no guarantee that this password will work, but this is our only hope to steal the command block. If this works, the door should open, revealing the master command block. I'll creep down the hallway, being careful not to make any noise. I pick up the command block, and it's time to pop my second invisibility potion. This gives me about another 3 minutes to escape with the command block. I sneak past the guard back up the staircase and meet at the rendezvous point with all the other hackers. We then escape and take the command block back to headquarters. We finally made it to the village. The hackers were awaiting my signal since I was technically the leader of this mission. Alright, remember everyone, stay quiet and try to avoid any traps. Let's go save the hackers. The entire hacker team popped their invisibility potions and we went to the village. So far, our hacker intelligence was correct. I saw the giant tower towards the end of the village and it seemed like most of the villagers were either asleep or away. If our information was wrong, maybe there were more. I looked up towards the top of the tower and sure enough, there were 3 archers on surveillance. This wasn't a problem though, since this is what we were expecting. As long as everything stayed true to our intelligence, this mission would be a walk in the park. I crept up towards the tower, but then I felt something hit my foot, and I fell. I had no choice. I had to turn on my fly hacks. If I didn't turn on my hacks in time, I would have fallen straight to the void. Why didn't we think that there would be traps set up? There was nothing left to do except fly out of the hole. But then...
Hey, do you hear that? That's the command block. Wait, right now?
It was too late. The command block had already detected my fly hacks.
There's a hacker somewhere nearby. He had to have flown out. Are you sure he didn't fall into the void? No, he definitely flew out.
I was surrounded. I didn't see any way out. But then...
Guys, look! Up on the house!
One of my hacker teammates was fully visible, standing on top of the house. He got rid of his invisibility just to get the attention of the villagers off of me.
Everyone, after him now!
My hacker teammate took off and the villagers all chased him down. The diversion worked and I was now free to go back into the tower to steal the command block. My only worry now is that was precious time from my invisibility potion. If it wore out before I got to the bottom, I would be captured, or worse, vanished. I got to the bottom to only see 1 guard. Everything seemed to be going back on track. This was all planned for. Now was the biggest risk of all, to see if the password actually worked. I got inside the dungeon room and sure enough, there were 10 numbered buttons on the wall. I punched in the 4. The button made quite a loud noise, but it didn't seem like the guard noticed. I punched in the 7. Only 2 more digits to go. I punched in the 6. That left 1 more. If this last one didn't work, this was all for nothing. I punched the 0 and I waited until the door opened and I saw the hallway to the master command block. It actually worked. With this command block, I can make all villagers disappear and possibly even bring back all of our disappeared hackers. I was about to turn the tide in the war and become one of the greatest hackers of all time. I picked up the command block and prepared to drink my 2nd invisibility potion and make the great escape. It was time to take the command block home. I drank my invisibility potion. What is going on? What did I just drink? What happened to my invisibility potion? I tried fighting it, but I felt myself slipping from reality. What? Where am I? Who are you?
Tell us right. Right now, if you are a hacker. If you answer honestly, we'll let you live.
I am, okay? I am.
And why did you come here?
I was sent by the Hacker Council to steal the Master Command Block. Look, the villagers have taken everything from us. We need to fight back.
What is he talking about? Villagers don't fight? Look, kid, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's always been us against the hackers. Villagers were never involved. If you guys didn't start hacking, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
What do you mean, us? Who even are you guys?
All of us? We're the players.
After the hackers send me on a mission to go steal the Master Command Block from the villagers, I get captured by people that call themselves the players. What do you mean you guys are the players? Who even are the players?
Look, buddy, you are on something called a server. A server is where thousands of players like myself can get together and explore and adventure the world.
That doesn't make any sense. Who are the hackers then?
Before the hackers arrived, this world was a peaceful one. Everyone used to play together on the servers and no one would have a problem. That was until the hackers showed up. The hackers were players just like us, but they had illegal modifications that gave them unfair advantages and access to blocks that we could never have.
Well, what happened to all the hackers that disappeared?
The players fought back. After years of the hackers destroying our worlds, we decided to come up with a command that would permanently remove hackers from a server. We called it the ban command. If we found a player that was using illegal modifications, we would turn on the command and they would immediately be removed.
This whole time I was lied to by the hackers?
Look, I know it's a lot to take in, but follow me. We have more important things to discuss right now.
This whole time I couldn't believe I was a part of the hackers that were ruining innocent lives.
Go ahead and meet all of the players. They know you're not a threat.
Now that I could see through the villager disguises, I saw all the unique people for who they really were. We were never at war with the villagers. It was always the players. And somehow I ended up on the wrong side of this war.
evbo, over here. I want you to meet someone. This is someone who helped create the ban command. She and I need to talk with you.
So you're the hacker?
Yeah, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't know any of this.
It's fine. Just head upstairs. We have something to discuss.
I followed the two players into the house and they were both waiting for me.
evbo, it's time we bring this up to you because time is running out as we speak. Tell me, do you still have the command block?
Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. I forgot I had it. I meant to give it back.
No, it's fine actually. Pick it back up, because you're gonna keep it.
Wait, you want me to have it? Why?
Because you're gonna use it to ban all of the hackers. Until now, we've never had a hacker defect to the players, and you're the only one that knows where their base is.
If you pull this off, we can finally return to peaceful times. Times when we didn't have hackers ruining everything. Do you think you can do it?
I think I can. I mean, there's gonna be a ton of hackers there. How close do I need to get to use this command block?
If you place the command block inside of the main room of the hacker base, the block should detect all of the hackers in the nearby area. All you have to do is run the ban command and it will ban all of the hackers, and we can finally live in peace.
Okay, I think I can do it.
Good. You know, you'll make a respectable player after you help us ban all of the hackers. Go meet us down in the command block room.
Things were moving so fast. One day ago, I was a hacker planning to take out the villagers, and now I'm on a completely different mission. But at least now I'm on the right side of the war.
I know he's the best chance we have, but can we trust him? I mean, we are literally teaming with the enemy.
We have to try. It's okay. I have a backup plan just in case. Sir, you need to hear this right now. The mission was a fail. The players have captured evbo, and it's likely he knows the truth about the hackers. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Do you have anything else to report? What? Sir, how are you not upset? We could all be banned soon. I knew this would happen sooner or later. It was only a matter of time before evbo figured out we were actually at war with the players. If my calculations are correct, he should be showing up here soon to ban us all. And I'm going to enjoy watching him try.
I traveled back down to the command block dungeon to meet the players. Suddenly, the door opened up and I went into the command block room.
Good. It's about time you showed up. These are all of the players that helped make the ban command. We all decided that I should go with you and make sure we can ban all of the hackers together. The question now is, do you think you can get me inside the hacker base?
I can get you there. I know an entrance that only hackers can see.
Good. Let's travel now. If we launch an attack this soon, the hackers won't be expecting it, and we can win.
I took the player to the mountain where we could both get into the secret hacker base.
Are we here? Is this it?
Yeah, this is the right spot. Follow me. I walked over to where the hidden command block was located. Only hackers who have X-ray can find the hidden entrance.
Well, can you still X-ray?
Yeah, I can do it. I turned on my X-ray hacks and I saw the hidden teleportation block. This was gonna get both of us into the hacker headquarters. Just follow my lead and you'll be teleported into the warp room.
After you, I'm right behind you.
Let's just hope hackers aren't waiting for us. I spawned first in the hacker base. So far, I didn't see anyone. Okay, good, you made it. I'm gonna check if there's hackers around. You wait until the coast is clear. I was hoping that if I ran into any hackers, they would still think I'm part of the hacker team. Maybe there was a slight chance that the hackers haven't found out that I teamed up with the players, but the whole place was empty. I don't know, this is weird. I've never seen this place empty before. I'm gonna fly up to the hacker council room. If I don't come back in a few minutes, you come up, okay?
I got it. And don't worry, I have blocks to build up.
I'll see you soon. I flew up towards the top level, but I got up there and no one was there. Every hacker had left. Somehow they knew we were coming. All except one. I saw inside the hacker council room that the main council leader remained. I crept inside thinking this might be some sort of ambush, but it wasn't. The hacker leader was waiting for me.
Ah, evbo, and I thought you were becoming a good hacker too. Turns out I was wrong.
Where are all of the hackers? Where did you send them?
To another server, of course. I knew you came here to ban all of them, so I decided to make it quicker.
But why are you still here if you know I have the command block?
Because I want to see how your plan turns on itself.
What are you talking about? I have the command block right here. Your time as a hacker is over.
Do it then. You went through all the effort to get the command block, and you're standing right in front of the last hacker in this server. Ban me.
Something about the way the hacker leader was behaving was confusing me. Why did he want to be banned? He wasn't trying to fight back. I was trying to think of what his master plan could be, but I couldn't think of one.
Evbo! Evbo, why haven't you done it yet? Ban him already.
You're right. I'll do it.
I can't do it. I shouldn't. If I do this, I'll set Eppo on a path of evil. And who knows what'll happen if I do that.
Pull the lever. Now.
I won't do it. I'm not gonna be the one to cause this mess.
Fine. I guess I'll have to pull it myself.
I was just about to ban the hacker when... Wait, what are you doing?
You're taking too long. I'm gonna do it myself. But I wanted to thank you for leading me here. I want to let you know that this is nothing personal. The world is just better off without any hackers. And you're unfortunately one of them.
What are you talking about? I helped you defeat the hackers. I'm a player now, like you.
You will never be a player like us. You will always be a hacker. This world can finally have peace again. Haha, never trust the players.
And that's when I disappeared. I sat floating in the void of space, not able to do anything. I kept thinking about how I got betrayed time and time again. I couldn't trust anyone, but at least now I know who my real enemies are. It is now my mission to destroy all players.
Phase 3 was completed to perfection. Prepare the mind and body transfer. If this works, our new subject should gain all of Evbo's past memories. We only need this to work once. Finally, the work is done. Now that he's released upon the world, I can finally be the hero.
I finally made it to the village. If this place is as good as people say it is, then I can finally begin my new journey as a player. Let's go. Hey, excuse me?
Hey, I've never seen you here before. You new here?
Yeah, I actually just came here to move to the village.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, this village is great. You're gonna love it.
Oh my god! Dude, what is going on? What is that? What the... Who is that in the sky?
Players, prepare for the end. You all will suffer.
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here! What are you doing? Why are you sitting down? Dude, this thing's gonna destroy the whole village!
What do you mean? Steve's gonna come. He always does.
It's over, Herobrine. Leave these people alone.
On top of the building stood some magnificent warrior wearing full diamond armor. Whoever this was obviously didn't fear the thing in the sky. Who is that guy on the building? Is that Steve?
Yeah, Steve. How have you not heard of him?
I watched as Steve drew back his bow and shot his arrow at the monster in the sky. The monster just vanished. The whole village was celebrating and cheering. Steve had just saved everyone's life, but somehow I was the only one who didn't know him.
Steve, you're my hero.
No problem. You can call me.
It just seemed like everyone loved this Steve guy.
Well, looks like we have a newcomer in town. In case you haven't met me, I'm Steve.
Steve, it's an honor to meet you. How did you do that? You just saved everyone's life.
Oh, that's just the day's work. Trust me, Herobrine will never be a match for me. Anyways, I'll catch you later.
Steve just saved our whole village and acted like it was nothing. He just ran off into the distance, and all of us were back to normal. There was so much I didn't know, and I needed more answers. Hey, man, can you explain that monster in the sky? What is it, and why is it attacking everyone?
We call him Herobrine.
Herobrine? Who is that? The player began to tell me everything he knew about Herobrine. The player told me he thinks the pillagers are responsible for creating Herobrine. For the longest time, the pillagers have been at war with the players, and they needed some way to win. They think the pillagers started experimenting with creating artificial players, but players with special abilities. These artificial beings were known as Herobrine, but we don't know if there's one or many. The pillagers created some sort of monument that when built, it summons Herobrine. After they created this, our wars were never the same. Whenever pillagers would launch a raid against the villagers, they had one pillager sneak in to build the totem to summon Herobrine. All they needed was to buy enough time for the totem to be built, and Herobrine would come to destroy the whole village. After Herobrine was summoned, the villages would be completely demolished. Countless villages were destroyed until of course Steve found a way to stop Herobrine. Steve was now the hero of all players. Wow, that's a long story. Look, I need to go mining before I get settled into my new house. I was about to go caving when I saw something floating on the ground behind the house. I've never seen anything quite like it. It looked like a torch, but it was different. It was red. Whatever this was seemed out of place, like it wasn't supposed to be here. I picked it up. Maybe this was something that the pillagers used to summon Herobrine, but whoever put it here is now gone. It was hard to have an easy mining trip when all I could think about was Herobrine. Was he gonna come back? And what would happen if Steve didn't show up? And now I had this weird red torch, but I don't know what it did. I don't know how I was gonna live normally if I knew that there was a monster out there trying to take out every player. You know what? No, I shouldn't think about that. If the other players aren't worried, then I shouldn't be either. Oh, diamonds, let's go. There we go. Hello? Is someone else here? Huh, I swear I heard footsteps. I swear this Herobrine thing is gonna stick with me. Okay, let's just get these diamonds and we'll be done for the day. I'll head back to the village and we'll have a successful mining trip. Is someone there? Who was that? If someone from the village is playing a prank on me, this is not the time to do it. Whatever. No, 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 no. How is he here? How did he find me? I ran as fast as I could. But Herobrine was after me. I couldn't run away. I ran through the mine shaft, but eventually I got caught in a dead end. Is he gone? No, I'm not gonna die like this. I'm not gonna die like this. Just when I thought I was all out of options. Oh, what? Steve? Steve, what are you doing here?
Looks like you need some saving.
Steve told me I'd be fine, and he just ran off. I waited for him back in the mineshaft room, and I saw him come back. Steve, I can't believe you just scared off Herobrine like that. How are you such a hero?
Huh. Being a hero is easy. But how did Herobrine find you down here?
I don't even know. I was just mining, and... Actually, wait. I found something at the village. I placed it down. Maybe this did something?
Where did you find this?
I was just about to leave for my caving trip, and I found it floating on the ground behind some house. Do you know what it is?
It seems like this piece has something to do with summoning Herobrine. I should probably take it off your hands. I wouldn't want Herobrine attacking defenseless citizens.
Thank you so much, Steve. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, hey, have a safe mining trip, kid.
Thank you so much. Wait, Steve. One question. How did you know where to find me?
Oh, yeah. Right. I was just in a mine shaft nearby. I heard the commotion. Trust me, I know the sound of Herobrine when I hear it, kid.
Oh, yeah, of course. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm just lucky that you were nearby.
Right.
Steve turned around and just left. If it hadn't been for him, I might not have made it out of this mineshaft alive. But I was still curious about Steve. I got back to one of the players' houses. If someone were to know about Steve, it would be him. Hey, man, you know who Steve is. Who is he and where did he come from?
Steve was just a regular guy that decided to stand up to Herobrine. That's all I know.
Just a regular guy? But why does Herobrine look like him? They have the same skin.
No one knows really. Rumor has it Herobrine wanted to be just like Steve, but the evil version. Of course, that's just a rumor. But anyways, what about Steve?
No, I don't really know. It's just, have you known Steve for long? Like, how long has he been around here for?
Oh, Steve's been around for a while, I think. I'm not really sure how long, but everyone loves him, and he always keeps us safe. Why? What's the problem?
No, it's just, he just saved me in the caves. I don't know, it's probably nothing. Look, I gotta go to bed, I'll catch you later, man.
Alright, man, take care.
I didn't want to say anything, but it just seemed like Steve was acting weird in the mineshaft. I didn't really know what to think, but he did save me from Herobrine, so I guess that's all I can ask for. It's been such a long day. What? I don't remember leaving my door open. Hello? Is someone here? Seeing Herobrine twice in one day has got me so paranoid. I probably just left the door open. I need to chill out for a bit. God, I feel like I could just look out the window and see Herobrine waiting for me, but it's not gonna happen. I'll be fine. I just need to go to bed. What was that? Oh my god, if my mind is playing tricks on me right now, I just need sleep. Seriously, what is going on? This has to be some nightmare. What? This isn't real. I'm going to sleep. Whoa, where am I? Steve! Steve, what are you doing? Why am I in a cage? What is going on?
Oh, just tying up some loose ends. Being a hero can be quite difficult.
Steve, what are you doing? Why did you capture me?
You know, I'm sure you're a nice kid. And believe me, I had no intention of capturing you, but, you just had to find the redstone torch in that village.
Steve, I don't understand. You saved me from Herobrine, and you took the torch.
If I knew you had found one of my torches, I would have let Herobrine finish you right then and there. But of course, I made the mistake of saving your life.
Steve, I don't understand what's going on. What are you saying?
You haven't figured it out by now? Herobrine was my creation. Every attack, every life lost to Herobrine, that was all me.
That can't be true. Why would you do that? Why would you make Herobrine?
I never had the luxury of being a skilled player. I was always bullied for never being a good enough fighter or never being a talented builder. I was the loser. But I had something other players didn't have. I had intelligence. I knew that if I saved lives, people would look up to me as a hero. And what better way to save people than by creating the danger? So that's when I made Herobrine. By making Herobrine attack players, I could finally have the chance to be the hero.
I couldn't believe Steve was confessing all of this as I was trapped. Who is that player over there? What did you do to him?
This player was my test subject. I put this player through a series of simulations in order for him to develop the powers of Herobrine and the hatred of players. I used this player's memories and transferred them to Herobrine.
What happened to him? Are his memories gone?
I'm sure his memories are in there somewhere. But he served as a perfect subject, and hopefully you'll do the same. Alright, Steve, it's time to be the hero again.
Man, that kid was acting really weird yesterday. I should probably go check on him. Wait, Steve, what are you doing back so soon? Also, that's not your house.
Oh, right, of course. I was just looking for my sword, nothing more. I hope all is well here in the village.
That was strange. Huh, it seems like the kid is gone. Maybe that Herobrine attack scared him off. Wait, what is that? Oh my god, is that blood?
While Steve did his best to cover his tracks, it was already too late. The villager had caught on and followed the trail of evidence to the forest. The villager wasn't aware of what happened, but all he knew was that the villager kid might be in trouble. The villager followed the trail until it ran out somewhere deep in the forest.
Is that Steve? What is he doing all the way out here?
After the villager just saw Steve appear out of nowhere, the villager got ever more curious.
Wait, where did he just come from? I swear he just appeared out of nowhere. Whoa, where did I just go? What is this thing?
The villager didn't know it at the time, but he just stumbled upon something that would change the fate of the world.
Whoa.
The villager's curiosity somehow got him to the secret base of Steve.
Hello? Is anyone here?
The villager was about to uncover the truth about Steve, and he found me locked up in Steve's prison.
Oh my god, kid, how did you get here? What happened?
You have to listen to me. Steve's behind all of this. Steve made Herobrine. He put me here. Look, you just gotta get me out of here.
Steve? What are you talking about?
I told the villager everything I knew. Everything about how Steve created Herobrine just so he could make himself the hero.
I can't believe this. Steve was supposed to be our hero, but he made Herobrine.
I know. I don't know how we're gonna stop him.
Wait, if Steve made Herobrine from that guy over there, can't we do the same?
Well, I know this guy made Herobrine, but I don't even know if he's still alive. What should we do?
Well, if that guy has all of Herobrine's powers, you could get all the powers but keep your memories.
I was beginning to think the villager was right. This might actually work. I could get this guy's powers and stop Steve.
This is going to work. I know it will.
I hope you're right, because this might be the only chance we have. I'll do it. But if this goes wrong, then we might end up making another Herobrine. But I think this is our only bet. Okay, I'm ready. When I step inside, I think you have to just pull the lever, and it should work. I was nervous, but we were gonna have to take a chance if we wanted to beat Steve. I got in the machine, and I waited for the villager to pull the lever that would transfer my memories over to the original person that created Herobrine. The villager pulled the lever, and the transfer started. All of my memories and experiences were being transferred into this new body. Whoa! Oh my god. What is going on? Did this actually work? I can still remember, but I have all of this player's memories too.
Did it work? Do you still know who I am?
It worked even better than we thought. I have this new player's memories too. His name was Evbo, and he created Herobrine. If I have Herobrine's powers, I think we might have a chance. I shouldn't waste any more time.
Good luck, kid. You can be the one to stop Steve.
It was time to put an end to Steve's reign. I needed to prove that he wasn't the hero. While Evbo was being saved, Steve was about to cause even more destruction to make himself the hero yet again.
Alright, Herobrine. Let's get to work.
Steve? Stop this madness right now.
Evbo? How is this possible? How are you here right now?
Let's just say I had help.
So it was the villager that saved you. I knew I should have taken him out when I had the chance. Never mind. Herobrine will take care of you. Herobrine? What are you doing?
Steve, I know now that it is you who created me. It was you who made me a monster. I will no longer serve you. Your time of being the hero is over, and you will be punished for it.
This was never supposed to happen.
You see, Steve, you caused this yourself. Now that I have Herobrine's powers, I had the ability to tell Herobrine who you really were, and what you did. You will no longer be the hero, and you will no longer take innocent lives.
Well, it seems like I've lost. Just finish it already.
I think I have a better punishment in mind. I took Steve back to the village where everyone could see who he really was. Steve was no longer the hero, and everyone knew that he was never a hero. As for Herobrine, he promised to never hurt anyone again, and Steve would end up spending the rest of his days inside a glass box.